Hello, everyone, and welcome to Between the Shores. This is our weekly podcast at Summerside Community Church, digging into Sunday's message and looking for the tasty tidbits as we go into the week between the Sundays. There's so much to walk through beyond a Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday is a great time to come together, to encourage one another, to focus on Jesus, to recognize that we're not alone in this journey. And then we get to walk out what we've taken in on Sunday, between the Sundays, between the shores. Here in Summerside, we are between the ocean, beautiful shores on each side. And so, Joel, this week you were digging into, you were saying, so we're in a series of living life with Holy Spirit. And I think it was week 17.
Yeah.
So it's like, wow, we've had lots of weeks digging into this. And we went into this series open-ended, just trusting that the Holy Spirit would lead us and guide us in terms of how long are we going to dig into this? But there's a lot to uncover. A lot. And, I think we're going to keep going a little bit longer too. This week, Joel, you dug into continuing to look at abiding. And so abiding with Jesus was your focus, looking at John 14 and 15, the whole chapters of each one. And I love how you dug into the disciples, how they, just like us, they're just like, what do you mean, Jesus? Like, what are you saying that we know where you're going? We don't know where you're going.
Yeah.
And then Jesus, of course, saying, I'm going to prepare a place for you. And how there's been different interpretations of that place. But the place truly means home or dwelling. I think it was Mona. Is it Mona or Monet? Monet. Place.
Sounds like money.
Yeah.
Money and
Mino.
Yeah.
Mino
money.
Mino money. That was funny. It was a fun play on words. So this dwelling place, and sometimes it's interpreted in some translations, I think most likely the King James, as a mansion. But that's not. It is truly a home, and he's going to prepare a place for us to be. And then I loved how you took it right to home. And so you talked about growing up in the same house. And the rooms, like you remember the rooms, every corner, every space. And the memories that carries because you abided. You were present in that home from little baby to graduating and leaving home.
And the strange thing with that, because I'm definitely much more of a sentimental kind of person.
Right.
And so I think that personality attaches a little bit more.
Sure.
And I find that with some of that too, you can develop almost a longing for the past.
Yes.
Or the way my brother put it, which really just about made me want to cry. We had worked in a camp together one summer just for like 2 weeks. We built a ropes course, which was insane, hardest work I'd ever done. And he said he could not go back on that ropes course alone.
Okay.
Because it would just echo of all of our work.
Oh, so you want to do that?
And that idea of echo just stuck in my head. Wow. And so when I would think of memories of a place, I would think of the echoes of what had happened there. And so in homes and especially at camps and different things like that, I would but that's going back. And echoing is what's past.
Yeah.
And
it carries echoes.
Attention is present.
Yes.
And that's the challenge is Jesus is calling us to what are you presently paying attention to? And will you be attentive to what God wants to do, what I want to do, what the Spirit is doing? And that type of remaining builds memories.
Yes.
Which is wonderful to look back at, especially in those quiet times. Yeah. But also it keeps us going, and it develops us. It transforms us.
And what's interesting about the echo, like you said, it's part of the past. Like it echoes memories. I just think of the Bible.
Yeah.
And all of the stories, and they echo.
Oh, yeah. Remember this, remember that. Yeah.
The presence of the Lord, right from the garden.
Yep.
Through his presence in the wilderness, right? Through the kings and all that happened.
Yeah.
And then they were in captivity and then under Rome, and then Jesus comes.
Yeah.
And he dwells with them, and there's this echo. But we don't dwell there.
No.
It reminds us.
But the echo, what's wild about that, when I think of echo, is it starts with a sound.
Yes.
and then it comes back, and it is with a word God has created all things. I mean, so really
It
all
reverberates.
all of creation, all of time, everything is an echo of his first words.
Sound.
Yep.
The echo. And then when we're present in the moment, it's being present to what's the current sound?
Yeah.
What is he
saying?
speaking and saying right now? Because there's a lot of noise
Yep.
in the world, right? And we were just talking today about all that's happening
In the world.
And there's a lot right now, and it can seem a bit overwhelming.
Yep.
And but it's a sound.
Yeah.
It is a sound, and so we can choose in the current state what sound am I going to lean into?
Yeah.
What sound am I going to abide in a sense abide in? Because whatever we lean into and kind of camp on, that's where we're abiding. So we've got the news, we've got the social media, we've got lots going on, and so if I camp there in the chaos of that sound, then I'm going to struggle with I'm not going to feel peace.
Yeah.
I'm going to get grumpy and angry. I'm going to be frustrated, and that's going to overflow in my relationships, right? That's just if I abide in that. Now, if I abide in Jesus, who has a different sound, then we talked about the fruit, right?
Yeah.
Peace will come, and how I choose to treat people will look differently when I abide in him. So I have this choice of where I'm going to set up my house.
Yeah.
And where I'm going to set up my house.
And there's a lot of not empty space, but there's a lot more, you don't hear an echo if you're not quiet.
It's very true. I guess if you go out to a canyon and you yell, right? You have to.
But if you keep yelling, if
you keep yelling, you can't hear your
it
echo.
just never comes back. And in the same way,
right.
If we just keep asking God questions but don't ever listen to him,
yeah.
And I think we can get caught up in all of our stuff and what about this? What about this? What about this? Instead of just be still. Yeah.
Well, it's interesting, Joel, when you talked about home on Sunday, and I happened to be talking to my parents from out west in Alberta, and the farm where I grew up, my dad sold probably, 8 years ago, but it's been sold again, and now it's being subdivided and sold again. So anyway, there's the pictures of the farm were on the realtor's website, and so my parents sent me the link, and I was looking through them last night, and all these memories, the echo all flooded back, and I was like, oh. And for a moment, I was like, oh, maybe could I buy that? Can I acquire that again? Because all the memories are there, and there's this longing of the echo of, oh, I want to be present to that again. And then I sat with it for a little bit, and I was like, but where's home really? Yeah. That was home, and I've discovered, moving across the country, and my parents, selling that place. Yep. Home is it's with my husband. Home is where God is. Yeah. And where he's present. And I was thinking last night, to go back would also, what God has done in me here in this place as I'm present to him is he's reparented me in ways to help me grow. He's put people around me to encourage me and to help me see things differently. And these are all things that are helping me attach and abide in Jesus more. And I was like, I don't. So that draw was just very short-lived. And I was like, no, but what is home really?
And all of that is, none of it's wasted. It's not like it's lost. But it's developing when we're attentive, when we're present. Yeah. All of those moments of home build our character. They shape us. We receive the gifts that God has for us. And all that develops us, because ultimately our home, we can't take any of this with us. Our home is with him. But even those things, I really believe, and I think the scripture leads to this, they're all part of it. Yeah, they all form, right? There's a formation. Yeah, and he's going to redeem all of it. Like the things that we love, he's like, even more. Yep. Yeah. And you were saying yesterday, too, about how, I don't think I'm putting words in your mouth, but I think you said, we're all unique, right? Each of us have unique, different experiences that make us. Yeah. No person has had the same experience as you. Yeah. Or me, or you. No one's had those experiences. Yeah. And so who you are is formed by the home you grew up in and the home you're in today and how you're choosing to dwell. And God knew, like you said, God knew how important home is. Yeah. And he knew how it was going to shape us. Yeah. It's not a surprise. Someone asked me after church too, which I thought, well, this is a whole another... open another. Yeah. But they were saying, where does God's sovereignty fit into all this?
Oh.
And I'm like, everywhere.
Yeah. Because
But
he's in all things.
Yeah, and it's kind of like he already know, but it goes back to like what we talked last week about the C.S. Lewis quote about Shakespeare and Hamlet. You know,
yes, unless he wrote himself into the story.
God writes himself into our story.
Yeah,
and so this whole thing of abiding is like, you have a role.
Yeah,
I want to show you who I am, but if you don't want to act, if you don't, we'll wait.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to go pout in your trailer, you know, but when you're ready to shoot the scene, I guess.
Sure.
Like,
and come on out.
Come on out, and let's go through.
We'll do
it. These are the lines I wrote for you.
Yeah, these are for you. Yeah.
And it's not a play in that sense that it's fake.
That's right.
But it's like God's like, no, I have something for you.
Yeah.
And if you're willing to trust me, and I'm willing to wait, and that's
amazing.
Yeah.
Because our patience as humans is
and he's always looking for, will you trust me?
Yeah.
And if you do, then he's like, okay, I've got something for you. Yeah. And I love that picture, but man, it's easy to get distracted.
Yeah.
It's easy to get our attention on, you know, to be like going back to the acting thing, to be that selfish actor who that it's all about them.
It's all about them. Yep.
This is going to make me look bad.
Yes,
you know?
I can't have this.
Yeah. And I mean, like the scriptures are full of like, we look bad.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
But
exactly.
yet God says it's okay.
Yeah.
You're my kids. I like. Vicky said to me yesterday. We were talking about some of this, and she said, God must just look at us and smile like, I love my kids, but what a bunch of goofballs. I mean, but in the way that we look at, you know, like our own children, and go, that's cute.
Yeah.
I'll miss this, but I'm glad they're going to grow out.
Yeah, that's right.
You know?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and I wonder how many times God's like, we've been here before.
Do you not recognize this?
Yeah, but yet He is so gracious, and I just want to be more attentive to that. And I'm thinking, and even
because in His grace and His patience with us, like as you describe that, my heart starts to rest. Like, He is gracious, He is patient, and He has a purpose and a plan. And He's like, okay, let's, like, He's right there. He's present. He's present with us.
And He starts the whole thing with, don't worry.
Yeah, like, don't stress.
Don't be.
And so as we live in that, then we can extend that to our fellow brothers and sisters and, you know, people walking with us to say, but why so much stress? Like, let's talk about where's that pressure coming from?
Yeah.
And oftentimes it's us putting pressure on ourselves, or it's the voices that we maybe heard growing up that we had to be and to look and to perform in a certain way. And God's like, but did I say that to you? And so how do we, and then I think that's where the gifts come in. That's where the fruit comes in, His generosity to us through the gifts and His character formed in us through the fruit. As we spend time with Him, we begin to be able to encourage others in ways that He encourages. And like, it's that encouragement, like, be kind to yourself. Because it's tough out there.
Yeah, and just really be present with Him, and that's hard because we live in such a distracted world. And to develop the gift of His silence, but also the fruit of patience. Yeah, and like you just said, being kind, even to ourselves. Yeah, being kind to our schedule. Yeah, maybe it's being kind to our current job. Yeah. I think because sometimes we complain about a lot of stuff that God's like, I've given you this, and if you handle it with my heart, you might actually learn something here. That's good. I don't know. It's hard. It is good. Yes,
it's hard. It's hard, and I think like you said, like, but in the hard, what does He want us to see? Yep. Because He's in, like, the omnipresent question, like He's in all things. Yeah, and He's in the hard stuff. He's in the good stuff.
Oh, and it's wild, like, because I think back to, especially my wife she's changed her job a lot just because my job was moving us. Right. Sure. And so she's had some jobs she really loved that she's had to leave. Sure. And other ones, this led to that. Oh. And if she had never done this, or if this didn't happen, that wouldn't have happened.
Right.
And
so all the change.
yeah,
And sometimes the frustration of leaving a job she loved.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, led to something completely better.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, what she's able to do now was a job that she found where you wouldn't think you'd be able to do that. Like, she works at home.
Yeah, that's right.
And she does all of her stuff online, but it wasn't a job before, and she brought it from her last place.
Right.
And it's like, it's wild, but it's kind of like, okay, God, you set us up through what seemed like hardship, but yet it led us in ways that we wouldn't have gone had we not just trusted you. And that's that thing about being attentive to, okay, I may not understand this or like it at the time, but will I rest in him and trust him, and let him lead? Because home is not going to be the thing.
Yes. Yeah.
It's going to be who.
It's going to be who will be home in.
Yeah.
And I love that whole trusting part, because I've been thinking about how you don't, like, when you're driving, you can't see if you're turning around, you're going around a bend, you don't know specifically. You might have a sense of what's over there, but you can't see it. He does.
Yeah.
And he's putting things in place to help prepare us for what is ahead that we can't see. And so that trust allows us to be prepared, even though we might not feel it like we haven't prepared. But he's been doing things all along, just like that story with Vicky, that have prepared us for this next thing. And so when we abide and are present in him, we don't have to be afraid. We don't have to be stressed. We can be like, okay, God, all right. What are you bringing, right? Yeah. And so it's that whole reminder, like, welcome home in him. Like, welcome home, you're home in him.
And let him keep developing that sense of presence and home. Yes. So that no matter where we are, we're already home in the heart.
In the heart, in him.
Yep.
Yeah. Huh. Well, next week, speaking of home, our mission team was in Niagara a few weeks ago. Yep. They're home. And they're going to share the different things. They're going to bring it home. They're going to share the things that God was doing while they were there, and things that he was doing in their heart, and you know how he was present to them, and where they were stretched, where they saw him work. And so we're looking forward to that on Sunday. So we'll hear from our team that was in Niagara at the YWAM base. And so we look forward to that. And then after that, more will unfold. So have a great week abiding and being present with the one who knows you so well and who wants to continue to develop that home in you. So bless you as you go into your week. Bye for now.